They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. The Rebels have been waiting and waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense takes the field. And it's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him, but David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week, you can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
And the Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. Leaves it with the running back. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
The Wildcats come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the draw. It's a seam wide open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Johnson looking to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Brown. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. The Wildcats have it with a first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Hauls it in. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Leaves it with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Rebels offense has its first opportunity of the day. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is, how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read him some. You know, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible because he has wrecked many a games.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Gives it on the option. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
Unloads it left. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The Rebels will punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Now on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The give to the back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Johnson wants to throw it. Got a man. It's Edwards. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Wildcats! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Flowers. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The give on the option. Got the first down and more. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line.
And after giving up the long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the
fires one high and deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They'll move the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16. Here comes the field goal unit. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. That is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
Oh, dreaded doink. Knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
They go to the ground. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. He'll do it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They've been frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Oh, better look out! And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The play-action fake. Fires complete on the crosser. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense.
He lobs one high down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Rebels are rolling down the field.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is...
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And the try is no good. But there is a flag down, and he might get another shot at this one. Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Handoff from the gun. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. The Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
The field goal is no good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Looking for room. It's Edwards. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
Johnson looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Turns it on in midfield. To running room. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. They'll try the run. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Trying to run, it's Jackson. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long 1st down marker just short of the goal line. Got his man quickly. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Appalachian State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Kid Brewer Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Charlotte. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking to fire. Quarterback moving. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
Nice job by the defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4th.
He'll field the punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Kansas State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point was good. He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the offense back onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Johnson wants to throw it. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Snaps it in the shotgun. Bringing the heat. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something.
The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. Kansas State will kick it off to start things in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun. They'll run it inside. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And that one's too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer instead. They're still way, way behind. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Quickly complete. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. And the Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. At the 35, he's got room. Touchdown, Kansas State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
And the extra point is good. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Flowers. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. This drive will open from the 15. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
Makes the catch. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the...
Oh, a lot of space. Knocked down for the tackle.
Need to do a better job as a defender tackling the catch. On the curl route, he had a chance to break on the ball, get the receiver down, couldn't do it, and as a result, they give up an explosive play.
Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Rebels look to keep this drive humming. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rushes on him. Using his legs to buy some time. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, what a move. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
It's 3rd down.
They'll go with a direct snap. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Motion from the back. On 4th down, looking to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it, and more than enough for a first down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing.
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on 3rd and goal? Off the play fake. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. So here comes the field goal unit again, and this phase of the game has been an absolute disaster. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Splits the uprights. Good. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Man, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. To the air on 1st down. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. They're working that left side. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Gives it on the option. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They kick it away on 4th down. Here's the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yards.
There he goes. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. Kansas State back at it after picking up the 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. Got enough for the 1st. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, it couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze. Where do I need...